As you mentioned, this Sunday is Mother's Day, which in addition to providing a day of reverence and reflection upon the lives of all of our mothers, is also one of the most important days of the year for Rhode Island restaurants. And because of the actions of the federal government, and quite frankly, the inaction of the state of Rhode Island, restaurants and retail businesses across the state will be unable to properly serve their customers. House Bill 6249, championed by state government, rather than addresses the underemployment crisis, further complicates it by using incentives to encourage employees to work a sub-10-hour work week. House Bill 6218, carefully crafted by members of the state's business committee, creates an incentive to a full-time return to work, bonus workers, and is arguably resident positive to the state. In a state where highly compensated patronage jobs are freely available...
I got it, Pat. So, well, let me answer this, okay? I'll be happy to answer it, and actually prepared to answer this, because I was expecting it come from somebody about this issue, about the problem that we're having and businesses are having in terms of employment, and it's an absolute priority. As I mentioned a few weeks ago, legislation is on the floor, I think, of the Senate, that we believe is going to be helpful to bring people out of the workforce. We'll be setting May 23rd as the date to require a work search in the state of Rhode Island, and believing that both the House and Senate have indicated that they're going to pass legislation that is going to be set up in a way that, again, we're going to use Washington's money. They set the problem up. We're going to use their money to help us offset this issue. We've been researching around the country. Rhode Island is leading the issue around the country in terms of the issue. I'm not going to do what Montana did, which was to stop people from having the ability to collect the $300, 68,000 people to be able to collect the $300. In fact, I'm going to be encouraging more people, if we can create an incentive to get people the $300 and provide the workforce that we need to open up after Memorial Day. So that's really good news right now. We're going to continue to do the research to make sure that we're providing whatever we need to make sure that people understand it's time to get back to work, it's safe, and we're going to do whatever we need to make that happen, including we're very hopeful and thankful that the General Assembly is taking this as serious as we are and passing that legislation. I don't think it's going to be the only thing that we're going to do, but we're going to continue to do more. And when the new round of stimulus money comes, and that's what I'll be talking about at 2 o'clock in terms of what is Rhode Island going to look like in 2030, there will be a bucket for economic recovery out of those dollars, and we're going to use those dollars to help these small businesses in any way we can to make sure that they survive, and then after the pandemic continue to thrive. Thank you.
Rob, Anita?